Hey guys, it's Bub here. In this video we're taking a look at Windows Serenity. Now a little bit of context on this unique operating system. In the past we've taken a look at various different Windows mods that have come from what is known as GMM's alternate Windows timeline. This is, as the name implies, an alternate timeline where the Windows development looked a little different. What happens in the GMM alternate timeline is that a timeline is established and developers can go in and start modifying Windows to fit these alternate versions that have been defined. So this is Windows Serenity, meant to be Windows 14 in the GMM alternate Windows timeline. We've taken a look at quite a few of the other builds that are currently out there in the past. I believe it's been a few months, but this was one that was recommended to me by one of you guys in the comments of my last video. This ISO, even though it's supposed to be Windows 14, it is based off of Windows 10 and one of the earlier builds at that. I want to say it was based off the first build of Windows 10, but I can't recall. It's on the archive.org page. But we did see that the copyright date was 2015, so it definitely is an older build of Windows 10 that we're running here, or at least the setup screen is. So let's go ahead and go through the setup here. Nothing too abnormal. Everything we would expect from a regular Windows operating system. And here we go. We're now installing. Alright, and here we go. And we can see this definitely is one of the original builds of Windows 10 because the out-of-box experience looks like this. Now it is begging us to enter the product key, but we don't have one. So let's skip ahead. Use Express Settings. Haven't heard that term in quite a while. That was Windows 8.1 and early Windows 10 term. I could also be making that up, and it could still say that in the Windows 11 installer. I don't recall. I mean, we can just see this is classic 2015 Windows 10. Nothing like what we're used to today with Windows 11, which could be for better or could be for worse. Up to you to decide that. Alright, and now it's asking us to actually set up our computer, so I own it. We don't want to set it up in Azure AD or Active Directory. But, of course, we also don't want a Microsoft account, so we'll skip that and type Windows. Back in the day when we could actually skip Microsoft account creation. We can't do that anymore on the home editions. And we're back to waiting. Alright, and here we are in Windows Serenity. Now it is one thing to note that this is a pre-release like beta 1 build of Windows Serenity, and that shows here because not much actually looks different. But let's go ahead and dive into it. On the desktop we have our changelog. This Windows 10 version 1507, so it is the 1507, is designed to look and feel like GMM's Windows 14 from his alternate Windows timeline. The mod is under construction and does look similar to Windows 10, so expect changes soon. So this is the build 10,000. It does system text changes, WinVer banner, and the feedback app, and then credits GMM, these developers, me, the head developer. I wish that they had put their name there instead of just me, but I digress. And here we go. So let's jump into it. Mostly this will probably just be a look at like Windows 10 1507 because not much has changed, but I am eager to see how Windows Serenity develops over the next few months or years, depending on how long this is going to be developed. One thing that was in the logs on archive.org was that the wallpaper is just black, and for some reason Windows did that way. There's no real way to fix that, and because we're not activated, we can't change it. The breadcrumb down here does say Windows pre-released operating system Pro. I find it interesting where they put Pro in that. It's the very end, but okay. Down here on the taskbar, we of course have our show desktop button. We have our system clock, which by the way, I do miss having seconds on Windows 11. That's one thing I liked about Windows 10. We have our action center, but I mean, just look at some of the fonts here, like not specifically about Windows Serenity, but more so about Windows 10, just how much it's changed. We have our speakers or our volume, our network connections, and then we also have the safely remove hardware, Bluetooth, and then VMware tools, which I installed. Moving over to the left side of the taskbar, we have the Windows Store, but the Windows Store in this version doesn't appear to work, just because I'm sure those servers have been shut down. We have the File Explorer, which we'll jump into in just a moment. We have Microsoft Edge, original version, not even the Chrome, so Edge 20.10240, copyright 2015. Pretty cool. I wonder if it still works. So I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work if I go to google.com. Yeah, it loads. And I remember this was such a big feature of Edge back in the day where you could actually draw over top of web pages. I thought that was so cool in 2015. Moving on, we then have our multiple desktop button. And then lastly, we have our search bar, which, yep, the Cortana is integrated natively. Always interesting. And then lastly, we have our start menu that looks just like the regular default Windows 10 start menu. Calendar, Edge, Weather, the Phone Companion. Back when they were trying to do the continuum thing, I remember that very well. This really is more of a throwback than a looking forward on Windows 14. I'm surprised these live tiles are still working and seem to be pulling modern articles and modern ads. So pretty cool nonetheless. Let's go into our all apps and see what we have. So we have 3D Builder. That was a unique one back in the day. The Alarm app, Calculator, Calendar. I won't read through all of them just because there's so many here. It's not meant to be a tiny ISO. But all of the regular standard Windows 10 applications that came with 1507. Some things I did see in the changelog though that we can look at are, let's take a look here. They did change it to Windows Pre-Release Operating System Pro, so it doesn't even say Windows Serenity. Kind of a disappointment. And we run WinVer, it just says Windows Pre-Release Operating System Pro. It doesn't say Windows Serenity, which I find really unique. So that's, again, a little bit of a disappointment that that doesn't say that. But let's take a look here at the Task Manager. We're using relatively high CPU utilization, actually. I don't know what is using or eating all the CPU. The Windows Installer Module Worker. Okay, that's eating a lot of CPU. Not sure why. We are idling at 1.8 out of 8 gigs of memory. C drive, everything else looks pretty normal. I'm just not sure why CPU is so high. Let's take a look at our disk usage. So the ISO itself is 3.74 gigabytes, which is much less than a Windows 11 installed today. And then actually installed on the C drive, we're using 10.8 gigs. We have 48.6 left on a 59.4 gig disk. So that being said, I know this is a pretty quick review of Windows Serenity, but one of you guys recommended to me in the comments on my last video, so I wanted to make sure that we took a look at it here. If you have any other ISOs you want me to take a look at, please drop them down in the comments below, as I love doing viewer recommended videos. With that being said, if you like this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here, as I do all kinds of different technology videos, including device restorations. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.